What do a teacher, a paralegal, and a corporate sales rep have in common? When they first arrived in this country, their English was limited. So were their opportunities. Today, they're successful. How did they make it? How did they get started?
When I first came here in 1992, I didn't speak any English. I worked in a factory. I used to actually place, the labels on the jackets, like the price label. Every time I came out of that job, I used to cry because I felt like that wasn't something I wanted to do for the rest of my life.
I just had arrived from my native country, the Dominican Republic, and I really didn't speak English. I knew some verbs, but I couldn't hold a conversation. First, I worked in a supermarket. Everyone spoke English except me, and it was hard.
I came to a Peruvian restaurant named Inti Raymi. It is located still in Queens in Jackson Heights. All my friends work at that place. I was the last guy who came to that job, and obviously the last job for me was a dishwasher. I was given that job because the dishwasher left, and that was my very, very first job, and I hated it so much. It was just unbelievable.
I came here from Argentina in 1979, and in 1980, I remember this. I was very depressed because I was working at a factory, and I had been a student at the university in Argentina. And I came here and I felt like, I wasn't doing what I wanted to be doing, and I met somebody, and this person was instrumental. She told me, you can be a student here too, and I didn't know where to start. I said, I don't know English. She said, it doesn't matter, I will take you to a place where you can learn English and study.
Improving one's life isn't easy, especially for people who need to learn English. Passaic County Community College offers a program that gives students the skills they need to master the language. The program is English as a Second Language, or ESL. It's rigorous, but extremely rewarding.
ESL is the basic tool for every person that comes from a different country, from a different background, in order to fit in this society.
It was really, really hard, and the teacher never spoke to me in my language, for not even a sentence, not even a word. So it was really frustrating at the beginning, but then it got better the second semester.
I took all the classes, writing, reading, and grammar. I thought, I don't know, for me it was like a really great experience. I had really great teachers here, and they were all very supportive. They always encouraged me.
Our ESL program is very academic, and it was not just survival English, but it was like learning to write and learning to think in English.
There's a lot there that when you were not doing that well, you will go there and you will write something. And there were assistants, ESL assistants, teachers that they will say okay, let me see what you have. And they will go through that and they will teach you, so, well, this is what you actually wanted to say, maybe you should do it like this. And they will kind of guide you.
Every day you learn new words, and you realize that you understand the language. I think when you are in the third level, because your essays are more complex, and you're actually reading books, novels that they're difficult to read. And at the end of the program, I was able to speak, understand, read, write, and I started taking college level classes, and that was 5 years ago.
With devoted and caring instructors, the ESL program gives students the tools they need to continue their education. Many former students have earned 2 or more degrees and now hold jobs that are rewarding. As a result, their lives are more fulfilling.
After I got my degree, my AA degree, I went into Montclair State University, and one of the things that I wanted to be first was I wanted to be a psychologist. And so my degree, my BA, is in psychology. After I graduated from Montclair State University, I decided that, I didn't want to be a psychologist, but really what I wanted to be was an English teacher. So from then on, I went to Teachers College, Columbia University, and I decided to get my master's in teaching English.
I'm a corporate sales rep for Verizon Wireless. I happen to have Deutsche Bank as one of my accountants, Bank of America, Bank of New York. I had Merrill Lynch at one point, Citigroup, which is that it has over 140,000 employees. This past year, it was my first year actually on that department, and everyone knows in my office. And I'm proud to say I make almost $97,000, and I never thought I would make that kind of money.
I'm a first grade bilingual Arabic teacher in C.J. Riley number 9, and I teach I have 28 bilingual Arabic kids. I'm doing my PhD, try to finish it as fast as I can before I always say before I get old.
What does it take for an ESL student to be a success? Dedication, drive, determination, and PCCC's ESL program. Here at PCCC, the ESL program helps turn dreams into a reality.
The ESL program gave me what I needed to work on a degree, and I feel the ESL program will give every person what they need to be successful, either in a university or in a better job.
Once you learn the language, you can do it. I mean, you can learn anything.
I had a great time. It was a great experience. I learned a lot. I think everything I learned, and in English, I learned it here. I think we had like the best teachers here. I'm like a huge fan of PCC.
ESL was a life-changing event, definitely.
English is a second language to me. It was everything. It was for me the only way to move on, to get a better job, and to be successful in life.